Yeah, what's good with it? It's your boy Theo Rucker, On Time Delivery Transport, On Time Delivery Brokerage. I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out greatly. As you guys know, I don't sell anything on this channel, and I don't tell you how to do things I've never done. If I'm giving you advice on how to do something, it's because I've done it, applied it to my business, and it works. So I'm not going to listen to another person's channel and just regurgitate what I heard them say. That's not what this platform is about. So like I said, your payment to me is to like and subscribe and comment, and we're going to continue to get the video out, and we're going to let YouTube take care of the bill. And I'm going to give you that fire content. I'm going to give you the tools to be successful in trucking. When I was coming up as a trucker, I didn't have this platform to help me, so there was a lot of trial and error. The best teacher is experience. So you're still going to make mistakes, you're still going to have trials and error, but I'm going to give you the game to try to help you get on the path so it doesn't happen as often. Today I'm going to tell you why the rates and the load volume fluctuate so much. This is a topic where no one on YouTube discusses. Not saying they don't know or they maybe just don't think about it, but when the country is running at a normal, this is the schedule that it runs on. And this is mostly in my experience as a flatbed carrier. I haven't hauled reefer or dry van, so I'm not gonna say this applies to them as much, but they also have their peak seasons, and where they are their busiest, I really can't tell you exactly what those are, but I'm just speaking as a flatbed carrier. I run a 97 Freightliner, 500 horsepower, 14-liter Detroit. I have a 53-102 flatbed, a 53-102 step deck. That's all we haul. So we see a fluctuation in rates, a fluctuation in loads throughout the year, and I'm going to break it down to you why. And then I'm also going to tell you what I do in my business to make sure that I stay ahead of that. First off, from January to April, you're going to see your rates the lowest. These are going to be just bare bottom rates. And the reason is because of the winter. The snow and ice tends to make a lot of carriers who normally would run up north where it snows come down to the south where it really doesn't snow. So when all those trucks come down to the south is saturated with trucks, more trucks than loads. So what's going to happen? It's going to drive the rates down because there's more trucks than loads. So these carriers and brokers know that they can move their loads for relatively cheap because there's so many trucks just trying to move around. So your rates are going to be cheaper. And then you're going to hit April to November. Your rates are going to be at their peak, and there's going to be so many loads. And this is because we can run anywhere. There's no snow, so you have drilling going on, you have construction crews building, you have fracking. There's just so much going on during this time of the year. So you're gonna be very busy. You're gonna be able to pretty much tell them what you want, and they're gonna pay it. And that's gonna happen from April, into April, all the way to November. November gonna come, and the lows are gonna still be great rate wise, but there's not gonna be as many. And the reason this is because it's the end of the fiscal year for a lot of companies. It's the holiday season. You have a lot of corporate America starting to take vacation. So you're not gonna see as many trucks on the road, and there's not gonna be as many loads moving due to the end of the year. Then you're gonna go around to November to January is going to be pretty much non-existent. It's just going to be hit or miss. You may be lucky to get a load to pay the bills, but that's expected. And then you come back in January and the cycle's repeated. So what do I do here at On Time Delivery Transport? I don't compute my year on a 52-week year. I run a schedule of a 40-week year. That gives me 12 weeks for vacation, emergencies, breakdown, driver errors, or whatever can come up. I allocate 12 weeks for that. So for the other 40 weeks, I calculate what I need to make per mile based on my expenses. and I just hit my numbers. Some weeks I'm going to do better, some weeks I'm going to do under. But at the end, I'm going to set myself up realistic goals and achieve them at the end of 40 weeks. Now, if I try to base my year on a 52-week year, I'm asking for trouble. There's no way that you're going to work every week for 52 weeks without incident. I don't care if you're a company driver. I don't care if you got a brand new truck. It's just not going to happen. So don't set yourself up like that. Be realistic in your goals on what you want to make per year, what you want to make per truck, what you want to make per week, and write that down and base that on a 40-week year and do your math off that so you know exactly what you need to make per year. And at the end of the 40 weeks, you should be right where you want to be. Allocating for the 12 weeks for emergencies and breakdowns and things like that. This is something that may seem very simple, but it works. And I challenge you to give it a try in your business. I challenge you to figure out for whatever equipment you haul, your peak season and your down season, and make it a 40-week year and you'll be fine. It's just a little game today, on-time delivery transport. It's not just a name, it's a promise and a movement. Until next time, peace.